Hello everyone and welcome back to Krastorio 2. This is Otaku Showboat. If you have been enjoying the series thus far, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. You can, of course, hit that great big blue join button down there to become an erudite otaku and turn that blue button gray. You can also provide more recurring support through Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you're so inclined and able. Last time we met, I got the infrastructure scaled for singularity beacons, I got the infrastructure scaled for military science, I got blue science scaled, the infrastructure. I did a lot of infrastructure scaling, and ultimately what it's come down to at this point is that I need a lot of power for the intergalactic transceiver, and I need a lot of electronic components, because apparently I still don't have enough to cover the costs that I'm using for science and all the circuits and etc. etc. This is fun! Oh boy, yeah. So, power scaling. I need a lot of belt, which fortunately I should have quite a lot of belt at this point in time. I don't know how much power this will end up drawing, though, once all of these greenhouses are placed. I mean, I could find out. I can just have a look and see, oh hey, it's 1500 or so, or shall we say 20 times 76. 1520 times 150. Divide that by 1,000, and that's 228 megawatts on greenhouses. And then we've got here the matter plants that are 4.84 times 5 times 20. That's 484 megawatts by itself, plus 228. So that's 712 plus another 10. So 722. That's a little bit more than the 573 that this produces, meaning I'm gonna need more. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple of more. Excuse me. But place. At least a couple more. Actually, more like 4 more, something like that. Just to make sure that I have the internal power necessary for everything to operate fully. Looks like I am now out of purple belt, but I've still got plenty of the greenhouses. Remember, I sped up the production of greenhouses, so now I should absolutely have a lot of greenhouses. I am now out of them in my inventory. We need to place additional power poles, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Power poles need placing, trees need destroying. We are now out of all of them. Oh, I did not realize I had not placed all of the matter plants yet. I was like, huh. Let's reduce the number of matter plants in my inventory. No, I need 13 more. Alright, let's make sure that I do a deconstruction planner across all of the trees, like, duh. Trees must die. They are eyesores in my tree production zone. Cough, cough. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The area that I'm making trees needs to be decluttered from trees, because too many trees. Also, looks like I do still need more of these guys, so, you know, just give me a few at a time. Along with those substations again. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, let's do this. Let's make sure that we get this done, at least in this particular video. And then we can work on the doing of... I was just gonna, like, grab the whole thing and, like, paste it down somewhere, like, I don't even know. I don't even know where I would place this. Here? Somewhere over here? Yeah. There. I would change this, though, to be that, to get rid of that. Actually, just kill the everything there. Just make it a T. I don't really think I like it, though, because I would prefer a high throughput spot for that, but oh well. Have you brought me things? You have filled my inventory. Thank you. I don't actually think I need to request more antimatter reactors. For one. But hey, there you go. Just finish placing down these antimatter reactors. Cool. There's that. I need to do this. And get this attached. Without touching the reactors. That's the other key. So 722 divided by what again was it? Each 96 is 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7.5. So as long as they can all operate fully, everything will be okay. Again, that is making an assumption that everything can operate fully. Yeah, how many of those gas power stations? Give me a few more to hold on to. Get rid of all of that wood. And I'm gonna need a lot of fuel cells. That's the other complicating factor here, is that we're gonna need quite a few fuel cells in here, because this is a very long belt. I mean, clearly the belt's real long. Really long. Really long. Okay, let's do this. get all that extra missing belt placed, or at least as much as I can of the missing belt placed. Come on, my minions. You can do it. I knows you can. I knows you can. I knows you can. Go, go, go. Do the stuff. We've still got all of this to build. If you thought we were done, even close to being done, no, 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 no. No, no, no. And in fact, we are really not close to done because... That's right. I'm going to add one additional line here. Which means that, yes, I will need probably to add a fair bit more. Another at least one or two to my stuff up top. Why? Why do I want an extra set of production of matter? The reason why I want an extra set of production of matter is because these 20 are going to consume 0.2. These 20 antimatter reactors. They are going to consume 0.2 of the fuel cells. And this is going to make 0.2 per second when provided with enough matter at all times. But there are inefficiencies in regards to inserters. We saw this yesterday in our previous video. We saw that there's inefficiencies when dealing with inserters in the overall production. You have to deal with swing speeds and all of that. We saw that with the advanced chemical, or the advanced tech cards up here. I wasn't able to actually produce the full amount per second because there was a slight inefficiency with the inserters there. The same is going to happen here, meaning I won't actually get the 0.2 out of this assembler here in the end, which means that I'm going to not have the full amount of output from these antimatter reactors. So I just want to make sure that I am able to fully meet that 0.2, even if I end up having some amount of inefficiency. I want to make sure that I am backed up on the charged fuel cells at all times. That's the key. I want to be backed up on the fuel cells. And let's get... Wait, didn't I? It's all the way up here. There we go. Let's add 2 more of these. Just so that I know that I have the power consistently on all of these. Yeah, you can put the pipes down, please, for as many pipes as I have. Clearly not enough. But yeah, we should be good once we get all of this built and placed and all that. Good stuff. Good stuffs. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go. There's the 1,000. How many do I have? Purple belt? Ah, I've got like 3K. Good. Medium electric power poles are not good enough. What? Alright, where are those getting made? I need to speed up those. Where exactly, actually, are they? Here. Iron beams. I mean, of all things to be limited by, I was not expecting iron beams. I was not expecting that. Okay, well, iron beams. I've got iron beams up here. I need these buildings to be made better. And I've got these things called singularity beacons. There you go. There's your iron beams. Excuse me, but there you go. And you can go fast. Go fast. Go fast. 15 iron beams. Yeah, that's not quite 15, but it's good. It's better. It's better. Have some power. There you go. Better production of the beams. That should be better production on the medium power poles too. Back we go. Oh yeah, they're still placing all these stupid accumulators. All right, let's do stuff. Let's keep on building. So, just reflections on Krastorio, because we are basically at the end here. What's the experience been like? I have enjoyed, overall, this experience. I can't really say that I've particularly enjoyed this shenaniganry here at the end, but we'll go with it. This is, of course, just my choice to do this way, to get the matter. There are non-renewable ways to get matter that I think would end up being better overall, maybe. Is that all of the... No, it's not quite. There's a couple more. There you go. Gosh, that's a lot. $768? Huh. Did it not... No, it is attached. To everything. So, apparently, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... What? This is 10. That should be 900 and something. If it's 10. I guess I have to... It's just waiting on first cycles of wood. There we go, 960. I'm like, wait a minute, 10 is supposed to be 960. What is going on here? Thank you for the 1,000... The next 1,000 units of purple belt, which... Yeah, I need a lot more than 1,000 units of purple belt. Sadly, I need a lot of belt. Does it really need to be purple though? Not really, no. But consider that all of my belt is becoming purple. Apparently I needed a whole bunch of other stuff too. They were building things. Glorious belt is glorious. What's going on here? Why you know? Oh, inserters! Right, I need inserters too. Lots of inserters. Oh boy, that's another limiting thing. Apparently I need more inserters than I do most anything else in this whole build. Yeah, about that. About that, see? So the plan was to attach this to the main grid, but because I've built this the way that I've built this, I can count on having the full amount of power out of this. I can count on that existing, right? Pretty sure I can count on the fact that I am going to have 60 gigawatts of power. So I could place the intergalactic transceiver down now, basically. Oh, there's more inserters. How many inserters do I actually have? Okay, it's accruing. I can do the back and forth thing while I wait. It's going to cap out based on what I have in storage right now. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of inserters. Hey, inserters! Go, go, go! I am now out of inserters. That was fast. Yeah, I think I need a few thousand of them. Or about 1,000 of them. I think I'm gonna finish this purple belt before I finish the inserters. So how's the purple belt looking? I think I've got all of it. Oh no, there's a bunch there. Right up here. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. I'm just gonna have a look at the alerts here. Yeah, it's just showing me a whole bunch of inserters now. Yeah, all the belts coming up as placed. It's just so freaking many inserters. It's just so many inserters. Like, what? Give me the inserters. Where are the inserters being made? Because I need to get more. More, I say. More! M-O-A-R. More! Yeah, you're just gonna fill the entirety of the thingy. But do I need these inserters? Not necessarily. But we're going overkill. I've basically stopped caring. Now, how much of this is done? Completely done. It looks like 4 have all of the inserters. 4 of them. Soon to be 5. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the third one, and I'm going to walk down this third one, and then my robots will finish placing inserters for the ones below. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, looks like number 6 needs more. Okay, I think that finished all of those inserters. Let's just go next one down. Doing this preferentially does the placements, finishes the placements for me. Just going line by line until eventually we've placed all the inserters. Eventually. Or run out of inserters, which we should. It's 21 lines to go down, so just a few need to be placed. But the more we can finish, the more power I can throw at the doohickey. Alright, I am now empty. We have gone and completed one from here up. That is 11. So there are 11 that I can connect. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I can connect with power. Yeah, stuff is accruing, so these, as of yet, these 5 don't have the fuel in them, but that's just because we're accruing 5 units each, and every one, once everything is fully accrued, then sure, it'll be fine. Alright. The most intergalactic of intergalactic transceivers will get placed, and there it goes. It is now filling with energy. Now, how long will it take to hit 30 terajoules? Well, consider that a terajoule is 1,000 gigajoules, and we can see that that it's moving. It's moving. So within the next, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes or so, this will accrue just on its own and do its cycle. The thing is, it needs to be provided with consistent energy. It is currently getting 18 gigawatts, apparently, out of these 6. That makes sense. 6 times 3 is 18. They are going to slowly use up all of their charge because, well, they're fully producing. This is going to make what it can, defeat all of it, and we're going to go from there. Just keep restocking, keep building more, keep getting the inserters placed, get more and more and more added to the system, and it'll just speed up this transceiver, and then we'll have one Krastorio. We'll have one. I think this is a little ridiculous on the amount of power that this needs. We've already got 1 terajoule. Yay. Huzzah, huzzah and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think it's just a little ridiculous. I mean, come on. That's a bit much on the power, and this feels cheesy to me. It's like, oh, here's 60 gigawatts of power, like when the whole base up to this point isn't even close to that. Like, really? The whole base is like 8 at this point, 7 to 8. Maybe I might need to add another thingy for my regular base power, but like, seriously, we're at 4.6 right now, up to 10.2. I mean, come on, 60? I mean, yeah, you can just do whatever, place 1 windmill and it'll eventually charge the thing, but that's cheesy. It just feels cheesy. Feels cheesy and cheaty and all that, and I don't think I like the purpose behind this intergalactic transceiver. I think it's not quite balanced, but how would you fix it? I don't know. Like, not being 30 terajoules for 1 of accumulator charge, that would help. I would probably cap it at 10 gigawatts. Cap it at 10 gigawatts. You can, if you just want to force people to wait for a while, cap it at 10. I don't think it needs to be 60. I don't think it needs to be 60. I think 10 is a better value for it on how much it can draw at any given time. Like, that's already more than the entirety of my base thus far, and I built my base to be able to do 10 science per second-ish. I know I need more stuff overall. Speaking of more stuff overall, how are we looking? 4! We're already at 4 terajoules. Like, seriously, this is going super fast, actually. How we doing on these inserters? Inserter's gonna insert. I need more than what I have to fully finish this off, but we're getting close. We are getting close. Once we finish with all of these inserters, I can hook up all the rest of these down the line, and then it's just waiting to actually accrue and do the full 0.2 per second. I'm going to need to throw more of my cells in as well. In fact, I'll do that now. Just throw more of these empties into the box. Because it takes a while to accrue the wood and accrue the matter. The cycle time on the greenhouses is rather long, and you have to wait for that first full cycle to happen, shall we say, before we can really start getting additional matter into the... Oh, that's also a thing. Yeah. So what would also help is if I was actually getting the matter in from all of this as it's being produced. That would drastically help if I was actually able to have all of the matter being output into this machine so it could do its thing. Whoopsies. Slightest of oversights. Give me more inserters. Thank you kindly for all of that. My beautiful bots are also giving me more accumulators. I mean, that's not really the problem. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get through the night with what I've placed currently. Like, I'm pretty sure I have the accumulator charge to get through the night, but, well, whatever. They're just gonna keep adding more and more to my accumulator charge, like 18 gigajoules. 18 gigajoules, and we are in the morning hours now. Yeah, like overkill. But hey, that's what we're all about, right? Overkill the everything. All right, let's get the last of these inserters. That's it. Ah, I see. That's it. That's all the inserters. Cool. I can now connect all of these, 20, and they will, slowly but surely, we've already got 8 active, soon 9 active, and we will soon have all 20 active. This is going to produce the 0.3-ish, not really. Once it gets through this little backlog of 13,000, 12,000 matter, once it should be able to process all of this. Because, blah. I added the capacity for 5 more sets of matter plants, and I only added 1 here. Pretty sure that's what I did anyway. 5, 10... 5 times 20 is 100, so I added another 5, basically. So it's 210 matter being produced right now. Pretty sure those are the values. Yep, 105 with 210. So that should make 0.205 or something. I don't know. It's just slightly more than what I would need. We're already at 10 terajoules, 10.5 terajoules, as this continues to accrue. We're down to the last 8, so that means we have 12 flowing freely with their power. 36 gigajoules, over half the amount that this has for max input. Yay. Let's head on over in the meantime and start working on that additional production on the electronic components. And then, you know, in our next video, which will be the end of the series, I'm going to, or will ideally be the end of the series. Let's make that the point of clarity. Excuse me. Wow, that is so many beacons. low resources. Wow. And yes, all these requester train stops can just iterate to 2. Just like this needs to iterate to 2. The second item, officially, that is being made in another train station. Let's go get more bacon! More bacon! Is absolutely required. We need all of the bacon. More crispy, juicy bacon is required. Can't believe I got away with, like, just 1 ore patch of each of these ores thus far. Like, what? Huh. You know, I think I should probably get these techs flowing so that I have something consuming all of the tech cards. Once this cargo size, of course, increases. Alright, how are we doing? We've got stuff. We're gonna get the end screen soon-ish. I'm probably gonna end the video with getting the Krastorio win screen, or it should be the base game win screen, to be completely honest. I mean, that is what we expect. We'll see all the stats, see that we've died, like, I don't know, 2-3 times. Something along those lines. Anyway, yes, let's get the requests going. Electronic glass at the electronic components. Let's go glass. Let's go plastic. And let's go stone. And I mean, that should be that. I just have to place trains. Supply to depot to full cargo circuit condition. We'll set you to automatic. The trains will flow. Once we get in our plastic delivery, everything should start operating. And the electronic components will go, and it'll be fantastic. We'll be rocking. How easy it is to improve the total factory output of this, but, like, do I have the glass? Do I have the plastic? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, the glass is easy to get more of. Like, don't get me wrong, the glass is super simple to get more of the glass. But, the plastic, maybe not so much. Plastic, maybe not so much. But I've still got plenty of plastic. I don't see the thingy decreasing right now. Alright, the components are flowing. That is excellent. Now, the last thing I'll need to do is actually assign or append the electronic components here with electronic components 2 depot. But I'm not going to do that immediately. I'm going to wait for this train to fill completely with electronic components. We're going to actually also just have ourselves a look down here to see we are at 25.5 terajoules and climbing. All but these last 2 reactors are moving right now. It'll take a bit for the fuel to actually make it down here to start filling these two to make it all the way down here. Yeah, because, well, everything is moving, and this will consume 0.2. But we are almost at 30. Wow. Well, alrighty then. And this is almost full. I think this will fill up first, so we'll have a look at this, but we may be shocked by an end screen and, like, lore! we shall see about that. Alright, you are moving. Have some fuel, and I want to shift right click and shift left click on that and set it to automatic. And then do that. No, it's not full, but that's fine. Because it will get full at some point. And that's all that matters. Now to... We finished! Ta-da! We beat the game. Ish. Character kills? What? So I guess I technically died once. But I did lose the car twice. Yeah. I lost my car twice, and I died apparently once, like full death. I killed a lot of trees. As it should be. As life should be, I killed a lot of trees. Cool! We won! We won! We hit the thing. It is full on here. The activated intergalactic transceiver now acts as an accumulator? Power output 10 gigawatts. Energy capacity 10 gigajoules. It is full, but it is not reflected here. Interesting. Production 70.8 gigawatts. That's 10.8 more than everything. Or that's actually much more than everything. That should be 60. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So we did that once, and now I have all of the power ever for my entire base. Now I can just connect to my base, and we're good. Alright, as I was saying, I need to append D-electronic components to this list, and all 3 of them immediately get called to deliver stuff. As anticipated. They've all got deliveries to make. So, it has been 43 minutes. I can guarantee that my actual production right now isn't the full 10 on all of the tech cards. We can have a look at over the last minute for tech card. And we can just clear or select all of the tech cards or something, or just, I don't know. So, advanced tech cards is greater than 60. Singularity tech cards is not greater than 60, but that's going to get fixed just as soon as I get the electronic components brought in. Yeah, Singularity tech cards dropped off completely because they are in need, serious need of the electronic components. So that should change when the delivery hits and everything cascades. Speaking of which, it hasn't quite yet. Utility tech cards, I think, are backed up, so that's why they're low. Low-ish. We're getting some Singularity tech cards. It's starting to creep. Singularity is... Yes, Singularity is now over 10. As is sorta the advanced. The most advanced of the advanced. 600... accruing. It's technically there, over 600. Production tech cards, for some reason, aren't even remotely at 10 when I specifically built it to be 10. Like, what even is this life? Right now, because it has its components. Like, what? Why you know 10? Why you know 10? Is it not enough of the... Oh, apparently it's not enough of the red thingy bobbers. What? Really? Oh, I'm leaving, and I was gonna actually attach this stuff to the main grid now. Now that I've seen the end screen, we can totally attach to the main grid our glorious everything and have all of the power ever. We have all of the power. All of it with our activated intergalactic transceiver. Yay! It's done. We did the thing with all of that. And I built out my 60 gigawatt antimatter power factory. You know, the thing that I said I was going to do. Huzzah! Hazi-hazu-azum. All that's left is to hit our production goals, and that is that. Speaking of which, where am I going? Over where again? Here, like right here. You have arrived. I have arrived. This is supposed to be able to make 15 per second, but this is apparently not getting enough iron. The reason is why? Because I have a red belt where I shouldn't have a red belt. That is why. There's a red belt where there shouldn't have been a red belt. Now we're cooking. So, the last thing for this series would be to just make sure everything's at 10. And what I wanted to do was have a set of crushers crushing tech cards to make sure that I actually can do the full 10 per second on all of the tech cards and not just these last 4 or whatever. So, the plan is to do that here, and I've got several crushers with which to do this. Now, I don't know the rate at which things can get crushed exactly, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to beacon this, feed each one of these its own type of tech card, and see what happens. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to do this in a separate episode. I think we're just going to have an extended episode that's going to wrap us up for this series. This right here, this is going to be our finale. As long as it takes. Because I'm pretty sure I have the production. It's just, you know, doing everything. I don't need productivity, I just need to crush the everything. So let's get all of this speed moduled with the substations arranged like so. This should be able to crush a lot of stuff. And this can move greater than 10 things at a time. I just need to filter out the individual things just because of how I've built this. Let's filter the basic tech cards to the right. pick up those reds. I can do an insert here on this. This will go up higher. This can process 10. Greater than 10, but 10 nonetheless. So that's red, green, blue, and the military. I think that's all I need. Okay. That will crush reds. Logistic. Other side. Chemical. And military. Well, I still need to be able to process 10 per second of all of the others. Which... What? Oh. Yeah, these would be good to have these. You know. The utility tech cards. It would be good to have enough of those to process 10 per second of those. That would be great. Here, go this way. Now, I'm going to need to get some rearrangement done, I think. We need to rearrangement. The reest of rees. Oh, really? No. Full cargo. No, you're gonna get more. You're gonna go and you're gonna be full cargo. That's ideal. Let's get to the mall to do a quick restock of the beacons in particular, and we will go from there. Because now I need to actually consume 10 of my science per second. Speaking of which, take all that out of my inventory. I've gotten the beacons. Yep, I've got my beacons. Let's... do I have the labs? My singularity labs. Bring me some singularity labs so I can set this up. All proper. All proper-like. And then we can see what's wrong with the base. With my production in various locations. What needs scaling? Can I do it in this video? Are we there? If we're not, you know, so what? Right? At this point, I'm done. Like, I am personally finished. Just I am done. I have experienced the complete experience here of this. So, you productive beacons, however many fit around you. You are actually the same-ish size as an advanced. thingy. So there you go. Power. I mean, speed, everything. Ooh, 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 if only. If only. You need 3 belts in. So, you know, speed, glorious speed. Let's get these guys. So, how much can you process? Each? What? Wow. Wow. Cool. Cool. So, you know, 22 of you, and then I would need... you know, 8. Just a few more beacons. Oh hey, I've got just a few beacons in here. However, I need to rotate. I need to internally rotate these a smidge. Just like so. The reason is because we're going to clearly have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That. That way. Copy. Paste. All of this can die. You... that one. That one. That one. The red belt limitation is not... it doesn't matter. It's 10 per second total. So now my power draw is 8 gigawatts. And as the belts split and come in, it'll all be good. And as stuff accrues, you know, that'll be great. Yeah, that utility and production tech cards might be slightly problematic. So just as long as I'm able to consume, ultimately, the 10 per second, let's, upgrade. Upgrades! To all of that stuff. There you go. That should flow freely now at the full rates, allowing all of this to get full enough. 9.6 gigawatts. Cool. We are now consuming 10 science per second tech cards. And Why do you not show me automation? Tech cards. There's chemical. Where's, like, basic and automation tech cards? I don't know. I do not know where basic and automation tech cards live, where they're living. Why are singularity tech cards so low? I don't know. Why are matter tech cards so low? I don't know. Automation's there. Chemicals more than there. Production and utility are there. Where's automation? Not automating, it would seem. Automation tech cards are being produced here. They are full. And they are full. And they are voiding. But I've happened to have more than enough, right? So that's the other thing, is like I've got so much excess. I have the production capacity. I know that for sure. I absolutely have that production capacity. What amuses me is that this is off kilter for whatever reason. Ah, another example of inserters not inserting quickly. So matter tech cards seem to be exhibiting the same problems as the advanced tech cards were. This can be improved dramatically through using the much, much, much superior inserters. Most superior of the superior inserters will help. And now if we look at the matter tech cards, wherever they are, it is accruing. It is 6. It's over 6. It's over 6 right now. Over 6 on matter. Good. Good. Tech card. Let's have a look-see at these tech cards. So singularity, for some reason, that singularity, it goes, an optimization, it goes up and then it goes flat. Let's have a look at optimization and at singularity to see what the problems may be. Oh, also military apparently wants to kick in a bit, but it's like backed up, and yeah, I'm ignoring it because it's filling itself, its buffer again. It's overproducing and it's filling its buffer, and it's not spending a lot of time in active production, along with the basic automation and logistic tech cards. That's what I'm assuming is happening right now, is just I have such a big buffer on all of them. I've been producing the 15 this whole time of a lot of that, and I haven't used it in a long time. The buffers are just massive and full and all that, so they're just not producing because they don't need to produce, even though I'm voiding right now. Alright, where's the thing? It's over here. Singularity, what's wrong? What's wrong with singularity? Because this is the end. I want to see you moving. It's moving. Like it's moving. It's moving. That's lithium sulfur batteries are empty. That's a problem. Okay. Or that's probably the problem. to rectify. Now, I don't think it's a matter of not having enough lithium-sulfur batteries, but I can have a quick gander. Yeah, it is not that I don't have enough lithium-sulfur batteries. It is that my train is a singular train and isn't holding enough lithium-sulfur batteries. Go ahead and do your magic. Be magical. Fill her up. See, it's just these little inefficiencies in the transport network that are causing these issues. It's not that I'm not producing enough, it's just that we have these little inefficiencies leading to loss of production due to lack of batteries. Alright, where are you? On your way. And we have a couple of locations requesting batteries. So I'm going to say that if we look at the tech cards... Oh, hey, look, they exist, apparently. Not quite at the... There's over 600. You are approaching over 600. Okay, there you go. Military. I'll have to have a look at military to see what's happening there, as well as at optimization once we clear this. Production, I think, is just backed up as well. We may have some problems with the lithium-sulfur batteries, too, at various locations. So let's see. Up here... we are not being limited by glass. Over here... we simply have a complete, total backup on the military science. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab another train. Set it and forget it. Ah, full cargo. That's another train that was wrong. It was wrong! It shall no longer be wrong! This is a bit of a problem. I'd call that a little, busy. That's a little busy. That's just a little busy. Right there. That's a little bit more difficult to deal with. I've got ways of handling this to help improve the throughput manually. But regardless, that should help produce the matter tech cards, or the military tech cards. So, search for tech card. Basic tech cards aren't showing up either, but it's the same thing with you. Duh? So, optimization 716 right now. See, it's dipping, and I don't know why it's dipping, but regardless, right now, all of these tech cards, all of them, are displaying the proper values. I'm not seeing basic tech cards, though. These guys. And the reason is because of the train being too full, and because I'm producing too many. Right. Yeah. So if I look at basic tech cards, there should be some semblance of production. On them at some point, maybe? Ever? Ah, there. Basic deck cards. They're there, they exist. So I'm gonna say that that's 10 per second of stuffs. It's just averaging and the trains that are causing some limits here. We're bottoming out on some stuff due to the trains not moving enough things. We could be here forever, tweaking all of that, and yeah, it's just it's gonna end up being abysmal. Abysmal. Abby-mismal. Oh, really? You, for some reason, don't have production tech cards. You there. Hi. Full cargo, please. And yeah, so we're getting into the situations where I've set trains to be limited based off of lower throughput, and now that lower throughput is causing problems because I now produce more than that, and it's gonna fill up the cargo, the warehouses, completely, and limit my production on it. So really, it's just production limitations because I've limited wagons on trains. I think, because yeah, that's full, and this, obviously, this train is just not moving enough stuff at a time. Supply depot, full cargo, circuit condition, do your thing. The space science, though, like, what? That's the biggest question mark I have that I want to look at. I know this is a very extended episode, but it's the finale, it's the end. We have reached the end of our experience with Krastorio at this point, and I want to get as close as we can to just truly saying we've done a 10 science per second base without having a lot of these niggling issues with it. That is backed up. I see. So again, this is another problem of trains. There's another train issue where the trains aren't sending enough. I don't have fuel, apparently. Here, take this. Supply depot, fullest cargo, circuit condition. Actually, you're here. I'm going to take some of the fuel from you, and I'm going to expand. Go. I know it's a little overkill, but we're all about that overkill life around here. Go, go, go! Be free to produce! Produce for me. Produce everything. I'm producing so many basic tech cards that it's pausing for extended periods of time while stuff dies. Yes, dies. If we look down at basic of basic, hey, they're actually moving again. For once. So let's have a look at tech card now to see that yep, greater than 10 or greater than 600, greater than 600, 600, 600, 600. Why? Chemical. Why? Why are you the only one? Chemical tech cards. Seriously. Seriously. It's producing, but again... Actually, I don't get it. Why? Maybe I just need to request more at the destination, and it'll force it to do more. But that's it. We're playing whack-a-mole now, is what it really feels like, to get that greater than 600 value on these things. I'm sure that if I looked at it, like, right now, this is doing its proper job, but then it's going to back up. Here, go refill. Have more buffers. Yes, that's right. More buffers. Okay. Fuel. I'm gonna steal some fuel from you. And copy paste. And go. Because this thing is capable of doing the amount that I need and desire. Tech card. 620, 620, 625, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is everything, right? We've got basic, automation, logistic, chemical, military, optimization, matter, advanced, singularity. That's 9. Whoopsies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yes, production and utility. 10 and 11, production and utility. That's it. They're over 600. That's 10 per second. We've done the thing. We've officially done the thing. I mean, yes, it's only over the past minute, but it's gonna get there on the past 10. This little chemical tech card cycling should be stopped at this point. We've got stabilized on everything. Everything's stabilized. See how it's from right here on, and it will get higher and up to 60. So we're good now, right? We can call it. We did it. Save as 80. The end. 60 SPS. 10 SPS. That's the one. All science. With that, folks, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's video and the entirety of the Krastorio 2 series, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below the video. That includes comments, likes, subscribes if you haven't already, hitting that notification bell to get notified for when I post new videos and when I go live and schedule my live streams, as well as pushing that great big blue join button to become an erudite otaku and turn that blue button gray. You can also support me on Patreon at patreon.com/Otaku Showboat if you are so inclined and able. And this has been the reward for hitting 1,000 subscribers. I am very happy to say that at this point, here at the end, we are greater than 1,100 subscribers in the amount of time that it took to play through this series. It's the fastest the channel has ever grown, and it is getting faster as time passes. I am very happy to see that. Let's do something else. Let's do something else. By this point, I've likely had some sort of a poll available, or I've come to some decision of some kind as to what will follow up this series. But either way, I've enjoyed Krastorio. I think it's a little bit much on the transceiver's power, and it's a little bit much on the costs with the singularity science. I think that it's a bit too above and beyond all of the other science packs that exist here in terms of resource cost on those singularity tech cards. But overall, pretty decent experience. I think the majority of people should be able to get into this. This is definitely the I would recommend as a first step getting into modded Factorio would be do this first, because it definitely feels like an extension of vanilla Factorio, more so than a complete overhaul of everything that is available to you. There's a lot of stuff early on that is very much vanilla plus. It feels like vanilla plus. Unlike things like Abob's Angels, which are adding all these different resources that you have to deal with and process in different ways than normal, and Planodons, where you're having to process in different ways than normal in order to get actual decent outputs of resources and such, and you've got all these different new chains of things that you have to learn for all of that, and you have to process oil differently. This is definitely a great way for beginners to get into modded Factorio, and I highly recommend it if you have not done a Krastorio playthrough yet. And with that, again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next series, or whatever I do.